Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I'm having a great day, and really it's only because of one thing and one thing only. I'm finally going to be able to wash this thing. Finally going to be able to wash this car. I'm about to show you in a moment just how dirty it has gotten over the days. And I know what you're going to be thinking. I know what you're going to be asking, how could you let your car look like this? Why would you just let it stay looking like this? And it's not up to me. It really is not up to me. I know it sounds like excuses, but I mean, everybody knows how this kind of thing always goes. The first time I ended up washing this car when I first got it, rained the next day, even though it said it wasn't going to, but it rained the very next day, ruined everything. But that's not too big of a deal. But that's really why this car has kind of ended up looking the way it has, simply because it just keeps raining here. It just, for the past week or two, it'll rain, it stops, the rain dries, so it gets all dusty, it doesn't look very good. So I go to wash it, but I can't because it started raining again, and it's just like on off, and that's just kind of how it just ends up looking so dirty. I guess the color doesn't help as well. It makes this kind of stuff stand out, but hey, at least it's not black or white or anything like that. But still, it doesn't help. That's mainly why it just keeps raining. But finally, we have a little gap. We have at least a couple days until it starts raining again, and I'm finally gonna be able to have it sparkling the way it should be. And it's a different experience. It's fun. I am gonna say that I do know from experience, driving this car when it is super clean and the sun is out, it's just, the sun is gonna bounce straight off of that huge hood in front of me, straight into my eye. No way around it. Can't do anything at all to avoid that. But honestly, that's nothing. That's not gonna stop me from washing the car. Obviously, I try to keep this car as clean as possible, and because I try to keep this car as clean as possible, I also try to keep the interior as clean as possible. Now, I'm usually riding by myself, sometimes one or two other people. I mean, at the end of the day, this car, what it looks like on the inside. That I'm not really gonna be able to fit anybody behind me for sure, because of how tall I am and just how hilarious the back seats are. But at the most, I'm usually carrying one or two other people, and I try to keep it clean. But after a couple months, you do get a little bit of stuff here and there. So after I wash the car, I will also be going to getting it cleaned from the interior, actually in the same place, but I'm gonna be doing the wash outside myself, because I don't like taking my car through car washes, especially when it's not touchless. A lot of people can definitely agree with me on this. Sometimes it just tends to scratch up your paint, and that's just honestly, it's not even that great of a clean. It's not very thorough, and it's just not worth it to me at all. So rather save money, do it myself. It's way more enjoyable anyways. I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna get the interior cleaned as well. And I'm very excited to do both those things. It's gonna feel like a brand new car, even though it still feels like a brand new car. So within about, let's say, 3.5 seconds, I will be seeing you guys. So So it's a day or two later. If you noticed the background about 2.5 seconds ago, you would have noticed that it is actually quite dark, and that's just because by the time I got everything done, the sun had set. It was nighttime, and I thought, you know, probably not the best time to show you guys a black interior at night. Probably not a good idea, probably just a waste of time. So it's a day or two later. It's not as pristine as it was when it was first cleaned, but it's basically just as clean. It's not like I did much to the car since then. Very happy with how it turned out. You know, it's not like it was filthy before. It's not like there were any major issues with it before. But it had just gotten a little dusty, you know, gotten a little dirty. You know, that's why I'm trying to, honestly, every couple months when I notice it's starting to get a little dirty, go take it in for a cleaning or clean it myself just to keep it looking fresh, because I feel like that's kind of half the battle with this whole thing. The car just looks so much nicer when it's cleaner than when you could just tell it's being driven every day. And that's kind of why I gotta keep up to date with cleaning this car, is just because I do drive it every day. I take it everywhere, I drive it all the time, so it kind of gets to a point where, you know, I don't do anything messy in the car, but just over time things happen. So that's why it's just, you know, in my opinion, just best to, you know, get it cleaned out every little bit. So honestly, very happy with what I've chosen to do here, and probably just gonna do it every few months. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. I hope you subscribe. I hope you comment, you like, share with your friends, share with people who you know are gonna enjoy this type of content. I hope to see you all back here for the next video. I hope to see a lot more of you guys in the future. I hope to find smoother, less bumpy roads, and I hope that I can satisfy you guys with what I have planned in the near future.